What stands out to you the most, I guess, about this UCF offense? Is it the tempo that your coaches have been telling us about all week?
Yeah, it definitely. When you watch, we have the TV copies of the games when we watch film, and you can just see how fast it goes. And if you're not paying attention, like to the TV screen, 3 plays have gone by, so it's pretty fast. And that's definitely one of the biggest things that stood out.
Tempo-wise, how do they compare to some other teams that you've played in your time here? Are they one of the faster teams? Are they the fastest team you've played?
I think they're definitely up there. I think Syracuse is the team. I look back to practicing for them last year. Did a lot of the same things. Took kind of the same approach, and so I'd say they're definitely up there with Syracuse, maybe a little bit faster.
What do they do? I mean, they have obviously a kind of Heisman Trophy type quarterback. What do they do in the running game that's made them so successful?
Again, I think it's just a lot of it has to do with the tempo. You see a lot of guys. It's hard to fit the run correctly when you're not lined up and you're trying to catch your breath, and you see it a lot on film. And I think that's one of the big things that one of the big reasons they're so successful.
You get to this point in the season, you've already lost a couple games as a senior. Do you feel a little more urgency because of the record?
Yeah. I mean, you can definitely being in this position, you definitely seeing how last year went, definitely you have flashbacks of stuff that happened last year, and I think the big challenge for all of us is just get that out of our minds, and you just got to keep coming back every day and working and just taking everything one step at a time, to make sure that we're gonna have another year like last year, and like I said, we just gotta gonna push that out of our minds and just keep coming to work every day. Every day is a new day, and we just got to keep pushing forward. And I think with the maturity that we have, the number of seniors and guys that have played last year, definitely I think it's a challenge, but I think it's definitely something we can get accomplished.
Coach Narduzzi talked on Monday about the need for perfect alignment, getting set up on defense. Is that especially true for outside backers when you might have to be flying outside to cover either a guy out of the backfield or a guy lined up as a slot wing?
Yeah, definitely. Especially with this tempo offense, like I said, when guys aren't lined up, you don't fit correctly, or you don't fit correctly, there's big holes, and they gash you in the run, and they gash you in the pass. If you're tucked in too tight because you're worried about, trying to fit into your gap and then, get a reroute on guys, and you leave the safeties wide, uncovered, and they throw big passes. And so alignment is definitely something that, is stressed, and is something that, we have to work on, and it's important.
When you guys play in an offense that operates as quickly as UCF does, where there isn't much time between plays, how much more important does, especially as a linebacker, does communication become?
Oh, it's invaluable. I mean, you got a lot of guys, just trying to catch their breaths, trying to get into their alignment. So communicating, trying to let them know what's going on. If they can't see, let them know what the call is. Let them know what the formation is. A lot of those guys, guys who have their hands in the ground, can't see everything. They're just trying to breathe. It's definitely communication is definitely key. It's going to be key to our success this week.
With going as fast as they go, is it a problem, or is it difficult to get the right number of guys on the field sometimes because you can't sub, and if you do sub, maybe the guy coming out doesn't see it and stays in the game, or is that a problem? Too many men on the field, maybe, or too few men on the field?
I think I think we're taking the right steps to make sure that it won't be a problem. But I think anytime you play an offense like that, it definitely could be an issue. Like I said, though, I think we're taking the right steps and to ensure that doesn't happen with a lot of things that we're doing with subs. So.
Elijah, you're someone who pays attention to college football and kind of teams across the country a little bit, at least, right?
A little bit.
What do you make of the run that UCF was on, their season last year, and I guess the run they're still on with 16 straight wins as a team from, I guess not the Power 5, but I mean they kind of proved last year that they could play at that level.
I definitely respect them a lot. It's definitely something that's cool. I spent a lot of time, rooting for them last year when they were playing, and so I think it's definitely cool. It's definitely something to tip your hat to, and we're just hoping that this week we could come in every day, be prepared, and at the end of the week we have a good body of work so we can go into the game and play the way that we know we can play so that we can beat them.
Is there debates in the locker room last year about the national championship claim type of stuff with them going undefeated but not really getting a shot at it?
I don't know. Not that I remember. I don't pay too much attention. The guys in the locker room, they are all they talk about all kinds of different stuff. A lot of times I'm just kind of in there getting ready to take a shower and hit the road. So.